Hi everyone, my name is Michel with Michel Real Estate, and this video is dedicated to all of you who are aspiring to become real estate agents here in Luxembourg. So before you go out there and try to get a job in this business, here is some information that might help you to get started. The topics that I will be handling in this video are, first of all, what kind of qualifications you should get and what kind of qualifications you need. Next up is the type of salary that you might expect. Because in real estate, there are two different ways to go. There is the conventional work contract where you basically exchange time for money. And then there's the other one where you will be working as an independent for an agency and you will basically have a commission split, meaning the commission will be split between you, the agent, and the agency. Next up, of course, is what kind of commission splits can you expect? There's a lot of different variants going on around there on the market, so I will handle them as briefly and best as I can. And last but not least, what kind of agencies are on the market and what agency should you choose to assure that you will have success here in the Luxembourg's real estate market. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Whenever an applicant comes into our office and wants to apply for the position of real estate agent is, of course, what kind of qualification do I need to be able to exercise here in Luxembourg the profession of real estate agent. Unlike other countries where you can get off the airplane and be an agent from one day to the next, here in Luxembourg, becoming a real estate agent is tied with a diploma. This diploma is handed out by the House of Training, so it basically means that you need to follow a course. I think it's 55 hours long, plus then 3 hours of exams. The cost, I believe, are around €1,000 without VAT. I can put a link to that course in the description below. In any case, once you have successfully finished this course, you are now a qualified agent and you are allowed to exercise the profession of real estate agent on the Luxembourgish territory. So, unlike any other country where basically being a real estate agent does not need any qualifications, here in Luxembourg you definitely need one. Of course, then we have the difference between working as an independent real estate agent or staying in a conventional work contract where you basically exchange your time for money and receive a salary at the end of the month. Usually that type of deal is tied with you bringing in a certain amount of listings or clients to the agency, and perhaps there is a little bonus whenever you rent or sell a property. On the other end of the spectrum, we have the independents. Basically, these are individuals who work on their own account and thus also manage their own time in order to make deals happen, get clients, do showings, and so forth. And the agency provides them material or marketing or courses or mentorship. In that sense, the agent is pretty much free to move around as they wish and please. Usually there's an exclusivity which is signed by a contract that you will sign between you and the agency. But in that sense, you are not tied to come into the agency at 8 a.m. and leave at 5 in the evening. No, this type of deal basically means that you are free to spend your time however you please, but of course this also means that you will become the time manager and nobody else will tell you exactly what to do. Now, at the end of the deal, there will be a commission split, which is the next topic. The commission split could be anything from 20-80% to 80-20% going either way. There's the 50-50 splits, which are basically a 50-50 split between you and the agency, meaning the agency takes half and you take the other half. In a brief and short calculation, if you sell something for €1 million at 3%, that means that 30K will be split between you and the agency. If it's 50-50, there will be 15K. A little secret though is that you do not actually need that qualification to get started in the real estate industry. No, you could actually start as an independent or as an intern and work for an agency. Someone at that agency or the owner of the agency has the qualification to exercise the profession of real estate agent in Luxembourg and can sign off on any documents. At some point, however, you should go and get qualified in order to get your own business running and moving, or to be able to apply for salaried jobs within the real estate industry. Now, when it comes to choosing the right agency, on Luxembourgish territory, you have basically everything under the sun. There are close to 1,000 different agencies here in Luxembourg, and they range from big market leader type of structures, which have over 100 people working for them, or we could just be looking at a single person closing a deal maybe once or twice a year. This could be a retired person or somebody that just does it on the side of their job. Now, for you as a beginner, if you are really motivated and want to make it happen in this industry, I suggest that you go and get more information about the different type of agencies that are out there. There's big ones, small ones, and then there's also family-run businesses that run on pyramid schemes even. So be very, very careful what kind of agencies you want to be working with in the future. Of course, along the line, you could move from one agency to the next, but that's never an easy thing to do once you have settled into one agency. And the last thing that I want you to do is basically get into the market, being taken advantage of by one agency and having to quit the real estate business altogether after just 1 year. There's a high turnover in this business. I don't want you to be another statistic leaving the industry without ever having made any real progress or any good money. So when it comes to agencies, make sure that you first go and talk to them. Once you have that all settled out, make sure that the kind of information that you will be getting is accurate and precise. For instance, at our agency, we always send out a deal memo reminding the agent what kind of offering we are making and what we expect for them in return. Next up comes the collaboration contract, because we work mainly with independents. In a collaboration contract, it is clearly stipulated when you will be paid, how it will be happening, and of course, what kind of conditions are tied to us working together as a team. Now, for all of you who really want to get out there and become agents, don't hesitate to do so. It is one of the rare businesses where you can start at the very bottom and make it to the top within just a brief moment of time. There's not a lot of salaried positions out there where you can move your salary up from 2,000 to maybe 6,000 in year 3. There's always a boss there who will tell you what to do and will basically subject you to a rhythm of salary increases, but that's not the case in real estate. There's a way of making money quickly, but there's also a way of leaving the industry before ever having made any money, and in the worst case, you even spend more than you ever took in from this market. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Should you have any questions, you know that you can always reach out to me on any of the social media platforms, but also on my website, michelrealestate.lu. If you like to get into the real estate business, don't hesitate to do so. It is a great career. It's not for everyone, but it's definitely something that is a lot of fun and where you can make a lot of money. So I hope to see you in the next video. Until then, my name is Michel with Michel Real Estate. See you in the next one.